What's up, guys? Welcome back. I hope you've had all a nice bullish day because it's definitely been a good one today. Since the last stream with the title where I wrote volatility is back, it's definitely shown that it's back. So I hope you made some nice profits, and thank you for tuning in. And there are a few subscribers now that the Stream Elements app is working. We can actually give a nice shout out to those people. I don't know why it's been bugging out, but now at last, it's actually working. Let's just test it out and see. There we go. Here we go. So Eric Brovich and I think next one was Tensor Chris. There are a few more, but let me just say, like, to all of you out there, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for joining. Like, it warms me up. Okay, now I don't know why it's showing double, but the point is, I appreciate all the love. I hope you find value in those streams. Okay, now it's just bugging out, but I hope you find value in those streams, and I hope you've been watching the shorts video and the live streams as well, especially the last short video I made from this morning. Yeah, thank you, all of you. Like, thank you, I appreciate it a lot, and keep on sharing it with your friends if you find value and if you're learning and all that. And don't forget to follow my Twitter page as well. I do, wow, it's really bugging out. I do post a lot there. In case I'm not live at the moment, things are happening. I do make sure that I post at least on Twitter and let you know what's going on. So, the last shorts video I made from today, if you guys didn't see it, I can just go back and show it to you guys just a minute. Because anybody who missed that, like, you kind of missed the pump. Maybe you were ready, which is good, but if you weren't ready and if you weren't aware, I did explain it very shortly in that video. Let's see now where I can find it. My channel. There it is.
It's Dana. This is Bitcoin versus USD dollar on the index chart. As you guys can see, we are holding support, but if we break below these levels, it's another story. But so far, we are holding, we are forming some type of a hammer, and if this 4-hourly candle closes this way, it's only a good sign. Looking at the hourly chart, we do have hidden bullish divergence on the MACD, and RSI is above neutral. Let me just show you. As you guys can see here. So, we are breaking out of this resistance trend line right now as well. And price action is above the short-term moving average. So we can come back and retest these areas that is highlighted on the bar to your left. And if we break above $19,500, even on an hourly, see eventually around these levels, because that's the next resistance that we are going to be meeting. So if you like these contents, guys, do not forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell, and I'll see you on the next one.
So, ladies and gents, I hope you saw that
this is Bitcoin versus
video.
USD dollar
At
on
least
the index
the
chart.
30 legends that did. I know you guys were aware. And the rest, just make sure next time, you know, to have your notifications on, because I don't know if if you would see it in your feed otherwise. So let's get to it. Okay, so this is the chart that I had up for the shorts video. As you guys can see, we broke out and nice engulfing candles. Okay, this is on the 4-hourly. Let's go back to the other chart that we usually have up. So as you guys can see, last time, on the last stream, live stream that is, I did speak about having major resistance around these levels, and look where we kind of stopped and pulled back. The good thing is we are kind of holding this support area right now. If we break it though, there is not much holding us until 19,600 levels again. Just a minute, I see that the music is gone, yeah? There we go. So we can have some pumpish vibe here, huh? So, am I speaking too loud or the volume is good? Okay, never mind. If there's any problems, just let me know. So, as you guys can see now, we are having some type of a pullback, you know, at resistance levels. Nothing weird about this. The thing is, hopefully, when the daily closes in about an hour and 8 minutes, we do not close below 20,000, okay? Because if we do, next support we have to hold, like we really have to hold, is around this red dotted line, as you guys can see. That would be around 19,600 to 19,700, somewhere around these levels. If I just stretch this trend line out to the left, let's just say 19,690 areas, okay? If we close a daily below that, it's not gonna look good. Like, it's not gonna look good at all, okay? But the important thing is, you remember when I made that live and I told you, or maybe you saw it on my Twitter posts, for those of you following me on Twitter, I did say we finally broke out of this terrifying descending triangle, because if this would have played out, we're looking at lower levels. I mean, lower levels. Luckily, right now, it doesn't mean we're out of the danger zone completely. I don't know that yet, because I do have to see some more, you know, signs indicating that. But for now, I do know that we are like okay for now. If you ask why, we broke out of this resistance trend line that has been respected since September, and if you want to stretch it out, you can actually like stretch it out all the way to August, okay? So we are out of it. We came back and retested it. Look close. This is like, we came back and retested it. If you guys can see this candle, okay? But what happened? We bounced off it. And what do I usually talk about in the stream? The moment you break out of a resistance trend line, okay? And it comes and retests it as support, and then we have some follow through to the upside, like, you can lay back in your chair and be comfortable, okay? Most of the time, at least, you can lay back in your chair and be comfortable, because it's giving you confirmation that probabilities are higher, that we are going higher. Like, it's a real breakout. It's not a fake one, okay? Because sometimes we can break out and then we just, you know, drop back down within the descending triangle. That would be completely fake. But that's not what happened here. At last, it's a true breakout, okay? So let's look at the technical factors, yeah? Daily, even though we do still have an hour to go, we can still, look at what's going on. So we do have a engulfing candle right here. Not a very strong one, but nevertheless, like the body is kind of big. We do have positive momentum building on the MACD. RSI is close to bullish territory. So let me just zoom in and make sure. Yeah, it's close to reaching bullish territories, and you guys know what that means if you've been watching the past shows. Thing is, we are being rejected at these levels right now, like all levels where we have been rejected before earlier. As you guys can see, let me just do this and do this. What we need to do on the daily, even what we need to do is close above 20,500 areas around these levels, close above it. Then eventually we are gonna meet some resistance again around these levels, and I'll tell you why. Okay, I'll tell you why soonish. Let me just get to this first. Okay, we are above the short-term moving average, and looking at my other chart, we are also above the 21 period moving average as well, and the midterm moving average. Okay, all this are good signs for the bulls. Keep that in mind. So let's head over to the 4-hourly. And by the way, I have to add this. After this hammer, this beautiful hammer, like, it's just giving you confirmation after confirmation. Like, I can remove all these, lines since we've already broken out of it. You remember the 19,215, 19,330 levels? They were acting as resistance. We had a bit difficulty, to break above it. But after we did, look where these candles came and tested. It's not magic, it's TA. It's not me, it's TA, okay? Let's head over to the 4-hourly chart. Okay, RSI is, I mean, it was not okay, but it's looking fine now. Let me see if there's any divergence of any sort. I was seeing some hint of a divergence, earlier, because we couldn't even get above this island right here. Like, we were low while price action was like going higher and higher. So I was a bit like doubtful if this was gonna continue. But then, luckily, we passed the prior island, like the prior high bar. So we are okay. There is no bearish divergence, nothing I can notice at least. But if we compare it to this one, there is a hint of bearish divergence, okay? So we really like, let me see now if there is, no, actually, no, there is no bearish divergence whatsoever anywhere. Let me see here. Like, looks like we are safe for now. Like, right now it doesn't look that bad. Hopefully we pull back up a little bit, because if we close like this, if we close anywhere, below $19,900, I expect us to see a pullback. And this is on the daily or even 4-hourly. If we close anything like this, so if like we have to pull back, this candle has to pull back a little bit. Otherwise, you know what pattern is it's gonna be forming. So let's see if we're gonna be safe. If not, yeah, we can come back and retest again $19,670, $19,650. Okay. Yeah, because looking at this candle did, open higher than this one, higher than this close. So we don't want it to turn into some type of dark cloud cover, because if it does, you guys know what it's implying, okay? I've spoken about this a lot. So let's see where this goes. Our RSI on the daily is bullish though, and MACD is bullish. That's why, and volume, volume is okay. Volume is completely fine. We can get in the hourly and so on a bit soon, because right now I'd like to head over to Ethereum's chart. Okay guys, if you remember last stream, I said something about us not closing these levels, and since we haven't and we're just going sideways, like something is brewing, okay? And look what we got served. Let's get to the daily and see what's going on. I mean, anybody who's not happy with their profits today, or with their gains, like, I don't know what to say, because I'm not saying the bottom is in. I'm not saying the bear trend is over either. All I'm saying is trade the range. Like, this is a maybe a bear market rally, probably. Probabilities are higher that it is. So why not trade the range? Like, why not, make gains when there's opportunities given to you, like handed out literally. If you're doing TA, make some gains. Okay, so daily RSI is also in bullish territories. All this is good. Okay, in my last live stream I did tell you guys we could come back and test I think 1,310 levels and so, after we broke out of it, and we did come and retest it again. Thing is, we never closed below it. That's a good thing, okay? So we continued pushing forward, and then we had resistance around these levels between 1,365 to 1,380 levels, and we broke out of it like cutting through, butter or something. So it's good, and there is volume. Like, I'm not saying volume is very nice, but nevertheless, there is some type of volume. Okay, it's not the best, but it's okay. And this engulfing candle, we'll see how it ends in 56 minutes. But we need something to see a continuation. Okay. And what we need is to close above $1,470. To be more precise, $1,478 or $80. Okay, if we can close above that price, good. If not, we might see a pullback. Let's head over and look at the 4-hourly. Okay, RSI, whoa, like it's kind of going down now, coming back to, to, I guess, bullish territories right now. Volume is nice, maybe not on this candle right here, but volume is okay. Excuse me, guys, I'm just gonna drink some water, just a minute. This autumn weather is getting to everybody. Like, most of the people I know got like pain in their throats and are getting sick and stuff, so hopefully like they don't infect me. So yeah, same thing goes for Ethereum. Okay, if we close, because this closed at 1493 and this one opened at 1493. So if we close like deep into this, candle, at least halfway through or deep, you know what pattern it brings. Okay, so since it is in reversal areas right now, that's why like we should be a bit careful. Okay, and if you guys wonder where we're reversing, look left. Old support levels, old resistance, old support here, and now it's acting as some type of resistance again. All right, we do have positive momentum on the MACD still. Let's go back to the daily and see if there's any divergence. No, no divergence at all. Like, if we can close above this level, 14,080, okay? Sorry, not 14,000. Maybe one day. Okay, I'm just kidding. But $1,480, like I said on Twitter, see eventually around this level should be a bit higher. I don't know why I have it here, but eventually around 1,560 to $1,640, somewhere around these levels. Okay, because there's not much holding us until then, not much at all. Okay, so see eventually around these levels. I should stretch this one a bit. Thing that I'm seeing now that's a bit like on Ethereum is well, on these settings, when it comes to the moving average, excuse me, when it comes to the moving average, you see how the short term curled below the midterm, and that's not a bullish thing. Okay, the good thing is price action is above the short term and the midterm, and it's also above the 21 period moving average as well. Okay, the price action, I mean, but we have to close above this. Like, looking at the 4-hourly, we really have to close above this yellow line. Okay, otherwise it's expect some pullback to like 1410, around $1,400, at least around these levels, okay? Let's just say between 1,380 to 1,400, okay? Around these levels. Otherwise, on the daily, like, not looking bad. Daily is not looking bad. We just need some more push. 50 minutes. We'll see. It's the power hour. We'll see what happens. Okay. Let's head over to the next one. Guess which one, guys? The one like I was tired of looking at because nothing was happening, but we did see bullish divergence building on it, okay? If you guessed Cardano, you guessed right. So what happened with Cardano? Look, I don't think this would have happened. I don't think it would have pumped if it wasn't for Bitcoin, okay? Because, I mean, yes, we were in oversold territories, definitely. Not gonna downplay that. We were building, bullish divergence as well. Definitely, yes. But we were also doing that since the beginning of October, like for a whole month, and nothing happened. But suddenly, when Bitcoin decided to go up a little bit, you see what happens. We kind of broke down a little like tiny bit from the support I was looking at, just a little bit. I mean 0.34, we came to 0.33, as you guys can see, but these were nice levels to get in on Cardano. Volume is kind of, well, back if you compare it to since July. It hasn't looked this good since July, okay? So nice volume. We didn't have anything. Well, let me see, maybe we did. No, we didn't. Okay, there's nothing in the Japanese indicators that was telling us, oh, we're going up a little bit or something like that. So the signals we had was that we came to support. There was hidden bullish divergence. We were oversold. Combine all this, it does give you a hint of, okay, maybe one can get in at these levels with a tight stop loss. With a tight stop loss, okay? Do not confuse it. Not just, get in and then forget about it. With a tight stop loss, like if we broke anywhere below, let's see now, 0.3 dollars, okay? I'd be out. I'd be completely out, okay? Back to the daily. So what's going on now? What's going on now is, as you guys can see, we have a little pullback. If you wonder why, this is acting as resistance, and it's been respected as support before. Look here, look here, look here. I think I can keep on going like this. So it's been acting as support, and now looks like it's acting as resistance, okay? We can head over to the 4-hourly chart as well and see what's going on there. Our RSI is kind of resetting itself right now. MACD, positive momentum on the MACD. But there's a hint of bearish divergence, guys, okay? There's a hint of bearish divergence, so be careful. The good thing is, I think, no, not on the daily, but on the 4-hourly, like, Price action is above all moving averages, even though all the moving averages look pretty much bearish still. Not much going on there. We are at resistance level, guys. I just want to like keep that in mind, okay? We are at resistance levels right now. The fact that we even had this nice pump is a good thing for Cardano. Looking at the whoa. Okay, guys. This is where I tell you to be cautious, because I do see Japanese indicators telling us bulls are kind of losing steam. And look at this, we kind of broke out from these levels, or I mean from this support. Yeah, this is not good. A lot of indications telling us, be cautious. Positive momentum is getting weaker on the MACD. Whoa. Yeah, we were kind of overbought. Yeah, guys, I do not see much holding us. Like, if, like, it looks like we are coming down. Like, it looks like it, so... Yeah, Cardano. It was a fun ride, right? But there is no support, unfortunately. There is no support whatsoever until... Let me see now. 0.37. Well, this is the first one, okay? $0.388. If we cannot hold that level, we eventually back around these levels, okay? 0.73, 0.37, around these areas, okay? And if we lose that, one, now I'm talking about the third support area, okay? See eventually somewhere around 0.35. I mean, that's bad. I mean, that means we are gonna be back to this old support level again. But I don't like how the hourly is looking. Like, I'd be out. I'd be out right now. Looking at this, I'm gone. So that's Cardano. What else? What else? I mean, it's Cardano. 13% today. 13%. It's not bad. That's why, guys, I told you on the last live stream, like, I wouldn't be taking any action. Like, the way things are looking, I'd rather hold, onto whatever I have instead of, selling or going short at the levels that we were at before the pump. And you guys see why. What else? What else? Right, guys, I'm just gonna beat out that we are live. we are gonna be talking about Aptos, Quant, and some others. Like I told you guys about app. I told you, like, be cautious. I made a short video and I said, like, this is not gonna continue forever. And shortly after that, we pulled back. And we are respecting the levels that I spoke about. Again, it's not me. I've learned from smart people, like masters in their, trading game. So let's just respect the TA. Still tweeting out, so I might be a bit unfocused. Just a minute. There we go. Okay. What's going on with Bitcoin 1 hour chart? I don't like this. I do not like this. Come on, like the most important thing is, like I said, 4 hourly. Like we need to see it. Okay, we do see some kind of pull. We need to see it pull back. Like if this closes like deep into the prior candle, not gonna be a good one. But the daily is looking strong. Daily is looking strong. RSI is still in bullish territories. Still positive momentum on the MACD. Okay, let's have a look at Solana. I mean, we can have a look at Aptos after Solana. It's up 9%. I mean, look, if you've been watching the stream like since, I don't know, what, like 3 months ago, 4 months ago, maybe even longer, I don't know. But if you've been watching the stream since the beginning, we've spoken about these support levels. We've spoken about them over and over and over and over again. We've also spoken about what would happen if we break this level, okay? Like break out of this support level, okay? So what's going on, Solana? Our site is neutral. We had some nice Japanese indicators telling us, you know, get ready, get ready, get ready to see some action, which we are right now. I mean, when it cooks and then it gets served hot, like it's perfect. We are still starting to build some like a bar of positive momentum. Like right now, we'll see if we get any continuation. But at the same time, we are also being rejected at resistance levels. I don't know if you guys can see this red dotted line. I've spoken about this on my past streams. So we got respected. We do see some type of pullback, but I do not like the fact that we are even below 30.8. Like if we gotta close a bit higher, okay? The bullish divergence that we had on the RSI is playing out, obviously. And if we head over to the 4-hourly, let me look at the 21 period moving average for Solana. Just hold on. Yeah, okay, price action is above the 21 period moving average, but it's still below midterm, short term, midterm and long term. But nevertheless, it is an engulfing candle. It is, I mean, it could have been stronger, but it is a strong candle, okay? I mean, look how we're trying to hold these support levels. I had a Twitter poll up, I think it was yesterday, and I asked which of the two between FA or TA or fundamental analysis or technical analysis, between the two, that people thought or felt like was more of a gamble. Only two people kind of were active in that poll, and one of them answered TA and the other one answered FA, and the other two choices was none of them or both of them. Let me say this, okay? And as humble as I can be, whoever was the one who answered TA was more of a gamble, buddy. I don't think like I don't know if you're like I don't know if you've even given technical analysis a chance, because anybody who's learned and traded, you know, with technical analysis, you know, as their tool would definitely disagree with you, me being one of them. Completely disagree, okay? Like me personally, if somebody asks me which one is more of a gamble, I'm not saying you shouldn't like think about the fundamental part, do fundamental analysis. We should, because we all want to know who's the team behind, what's the project about, and all that. Like, it's important to know these things. But if anything, that's more of a gamble than technical analysis. I can guarantee that out of my own experience. Then, you know, everybody else have their own opinion. But whoever you were, humbly, like you should like give technical analysis a chance. Okay, so Solana, we have to hold like we are at resistance levels. Just look left. Look at this dotted line. I don't know if you guys can see it clearly. Maybe I can make it a bit There you go, okay? So we are being rejected at these areas as expected. And if you wonder why, look left, go back in history and see where we had support last time, okay? So what do we need to do to see, you know, higher levels for Solana? Hold on, what is this? We need to close above 33.4, okay? If we can close above 33.4, there is nothing holding us until 35, okay? Yeah, the ranges are little, but just play the range, okay? I don't make the rules. I just follow the TA, okay? We're trying to hold. Look at this. We are trying to hold. We are trying to hold. Are we gonna hold? I don't know. I don't think so. By the looks of this, it doesn't seem that way. So see you eventually at lower prices. Like if we break below this price, I mean right now, before the daily closes, I'm out. Simple. You know, you make some nice gains and then you shouldn't get greedy. You know, pigs get slaughtered and all that. So it's all about, you know, stepping out in the right time, not getting greedy at all. And there's nothing to celebrate if you don't, like, if you see you're making profits, okay? There was, I like one of the people on Twitter, not like, but I like the way he kind of, you know, engages, and we kind of have the same mindset. His name is Ched. I hope I don't pronounce it wrong. Ched, Big Ched. He did say something about, you know, like I completely agree with this. This is something I usually say to my friends. This is very true, okay? So, guys, if you see you're making profits, okay, but you don't take any profits, like you don't take it off the table, like you don't literally close your trade or your long or your short or whatever it is you have going and take the profits, then there's not much celebration to do. Like, what are you celebrating? Because think about it. If you're still in the trade, things can go left very fast. The moment you should like start, you know, I don't know, going nuts and dancing around and I don't know what, is when you've actually taken your profits off the table. Then you're good to go. Hence, that's why I'm saying if we close anywhere, like, you know what, on the hourly, we should already be out. You know what this pattern is? This is the pattern I don't want to happen on Bitcoin for hourly chart, okay? We are going, like, probability is higher, we are going down. I'm not a fortune teller, so I don't know. I'm not Nostradamus either, so I don't know the future. I'm just saying, according to TA, don't be surprised if we go down with Solana now, okay? And by the way, thank you to all the Twitter followers. Like, I like keep on seeing it grow. I almost can't believe my eyes. Like it humbles me. Like, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you subscribers, new viewers, each and every one of you. Thank you. And even the old ones. You are the ones, who make the base, who are the root of the channel, who are the root, who motivate all of you. So thank you. Okay, we got 25 minutes left until Bitcoin daily candle closes. Until then, we can have a look at Aptos. I think that's the way they pronounce it, Aptos. They launched their mainnet on October 17th. They had a bit of a, hard start, but it's been going since then. Let me bring the other chart where I made a video with, so you guys can follow what I'm talking about. Okay, just give me a minute. I'm just gonna change the window. Where is it? Okay, there it is. And here we go. Okay, so this goes out to you, buddy, whoever said that TA was, a gamble. If TA was a gamble, how could this happen? I'm not saying technical analysis is like 100%, on point. Even if your technical analysis is like done correctly, it doesn't mean it's gonna be respected all the time. Keep that in mind, okay? But look at this. We were somewhere around these levels when I made a video, I think, okay? And I did say, as long as we hold, like we break above it, we hold these levels. As you guys can see, we did hold it as support, like we tried to break above it, but not. We had another resistance here. The moment we broke out of it, this was the first, resistance I was looking at, and this would have been the second one if we actually closed a level above this level. But this is the thing, we closed above it, we did, but look at the next candle. What is it saying? This is a resistance area, okay? Just keep that in mind. What is it saying? It's saying be cautious, right? And what happens after that? We got a confirmation on the next candle. And what happened after that? We broke down. We got rejected, obviously, at resistance areas. When we broke down, it held as resistance, okay? We kept on going down, and look at this. Like the video, you can just go back, you can just go yourselves and watch my the video I made on Aptos. It's a video alone. I'm only speaking about Aptos there, nothing else. And I think it's like a 10-minute video, something like that, at most. We came and retested this support level right here, okay? As we spoke about, right? We bounced off it first time and so on, but look now. We are already at second support levels, okay? We are at second support levels. Short-term moving average curling down, midterm kind of curling down, short-term below the midterm. This is hourly because I can't do much when it comes to the daily. Like, look at this. I can't read TA from the daily. What is this? A damn dinosaur? You're kidding me. Am I? What is this? Okay, I almost thought I've started to hallucinate or something because this this is sick. What is this? I've never seen this on TradingView. Like, what is this? What? This is the very beginning. You've made your way through all available data. We hope it was useful. Do they mean that? You know what? Never mind. I'm glad I'm not hallucinating. Like, I hope you guys see this too. Anyways, I couldn't do much on the daily, so we had to like get in, like zoom in when it came to the time frame. So I made all these levels on the 4-hourly and the hourly chart, okay? So what I want to tell you guys is if we break anywhere below this support, like anywhere below 8.57 dollars, okay? Welcome, Ralph. It was a while. I hope you're enjoying the show, and I hope you're doing fine. Nice to see you here. Did you see the dinosaur thing? Were you watching? Nice to hear. Look at this. I thought I was hallucinating. Like, what the hell is this? I'm fine, thank you. A bit better. I was a bit off on the last live stream. Like I said, we lost a friend, and so rest in peace. So I was a bit down, but I'm okay. I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad like my friends are well, you know, guys. Take care of your friends and, you know, trading and money is not everything. Although it is it is important in the world. It's not like the most important thing. Thank you, Ralph. I appreciate it. I'll read that to the rest of the people involved. I hope you've made some gains. Okay, 4-hourly chart. Let's see now. Good, sounds good. So, yeah, I think I have some little, like a bit good news for you guys, okay, when it comes to Aptos. We do see, thing is, it's just a probability, okay? I can't say this is for sure, but I do see a hint of bullish divergence going on the R side. But MACD is still negative. We still have negative momentum on the MACD. Sell pressure is on when it comes to the volume. Now I haven't checked audio. I can have a look at it a bit later. I haven't checked. There's so much going on, like a lot of other coins, you know, doing things, actual things. So I haven't seen audio in a while. So negative momentum on the MACD, as we guys can see, and sell pressure is on. But what I like is like if this 4-hourly candle closes anything like this, it's not a bad thing because it is at support. Okay, keep that in mind. This is at support. So if we close this way, we might see it, you know, come, you know, and retest probably 9.1 around these levels. Possible. I'm not like I don't want to talk about other levels right now because yeah, 9.1, you see old support level 9.1 might meet some resistance there. it's a bit choppy. It's a bit choppy, Aptos, but like I give you the best analysis when it comes to as as good as I can. Like, okay, if you missed it and you were getting in at these levels, I feel for you. Okay, let's get out of Aptos. We do know the support areas, and if we break this level, see eventually around 7.9, $8, somewhere around these levels. And if we can get above, like if we close even an hourly above, let's see now. Like somewhere at these levels, 8.85, somewhere around these levels, see eventually around 9.1. You guys are the best, Ralph. Thank you. Warms me up. So that's Aptos. That's Aptos. I saw like I gained some subscribers because of the Aptos video. I hope you guys appreciate it and you were aware of this and you were not busy getting in, hopefully. Okay, let's get back to the usual, yeah? Yeah, so Aptos at support. Not bad. We got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left. Like, damn, Cardano. Okay, I can have a look at audio for Ralph. RSI is still weak. We are at resistance levels right now. Like we had some nice, support at these areas, obviously. After a bullish divergence, good, nice hammer, went up a little bit, but a lot of things indicating that we were eventually gonna go up. Looking at the Japanese indicators. But we are at resistance levels right now, as we speak, okay? If we can close anywhere between, well, not between, anywhere around 0.19 levels, see eventually around 0.2, 0.23 areas. Like we do have some resistance here and some resistance up at these levels, okay? But to see that level, we literally have to close above 0.195, somewhere around these levels, okay? Yeah, definitely. 0.195, 0. Yeah, we have to close up. Like, there's not much going on audio right now. There is no bearish divergence. Our side is pretty much weak. But there is some bullish divergence on the RSI as well. Like, but we need to see some movement. We need to see some action. Like the volume is dead. Look at the volume, Ralph. You see this? There is no volume whatsoever. If I look at the weekly, getting weaker there too. Look at this. This is, I mean, we could see something going on, but I don't think it's you know, that much of a movement when it like, I don't know, like sometimes these kind of things happen, you know. They pump as if you fed them, you know, steroids or something, like it's been doing when it was actually pumping. If you remember, I think this was last year probably. Yeah, last year. But since then, it's like sleeping right now, still sleeping. Let's see. If we do this, by the way, I'm not watching the chart right now in case you guys are writing, so give me some time. I'm completely focused on this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, what happened? This is supposed to be the, you know, one we could, or we were supposed to compare with Spotify. Yeah. But they better like start doing things because it's not doing anything. Like maybe, probably, you know, when the next bull run comes, we might see, you know, some action when it comes to audio, but right now I can't say much. I've given you the levels and that's all I see. Okay, so that's it for that. Let's head over to Bitcoin. Only like 7 minutes left, so gotta keep the eyes on BTC. Okay, it's good. This is good. I told you it wouldn't be good like if we would close, you know, somewhere closer to these levels, but so far it's okay. We gotta hold this level as support. We have to. We have to. After this, we are gonna have a look at Quant, Aave, BNB. What else? What else? What else? Right, Polkadot. Polkadot made some nice moves too today. So yeah, there are a few. But right now, eyes on Bitcoin. Eyes on Bitcoin. Oh, Pope Mike is also here. Welcome, welcome, guys. Let me just have a quick look at BAT. Just a quick look at BAT, because if you guys have been watching the stream, very interesting. Okay. So this is what you call a failed breakout, okay? So we had this rising wedge, right? We broke out of it, right? But this support level, which is a critical level, we broke below it, okay? Even though we broke out of this resistance line, we came back, tested it, we went sideways, and we kind of like broke down, okay? We are still below, this support level right here. It's acting as resistance now. Our side pretty much, it's weak. I mean, close to neutral, but weak. We gotta get above at least 0.3, like close above it. Otherwise, I do see some hint of bearish divergence, you know, developing, not complete, not valid, therefore, but building. Like, okay, let's keep our eyes here. Let's keep our eyes on Bitcoin. I mean, I'm gonna remove these. Okay, not remove them, but hide them because I have so much going on. Okay, just hide it. Hide it. If I brought out everything that I have on my charts, you guys would have like gone dizzy or something, okay? Because I have a lot of things. I just, hide it to keep it, clear for you guys, clean, I mean. Okay, 4 minutes left. I'll just bring a glass of water. Don't forget to hydrate, Hope and Ralph and the rest of the people watching. Get yourself some water or lemon juice or whatever, and I'll be back in a minute or two, okay? Charts is on, so be right back. And I'm back. Okay. Oh, this is good. This is good. Okay, we opened above this support that I told you. If we guys break that, like if we would have broken that, it would have been ugly. Like, okay, not ugly, but you guys know what I mean. Like, ugly, ugly. Thank you, Ralph. So, I expect some more continuation when it comes to Bitcoin. Definitely. Like, okay, guys, this is good. This is what we are waiting for, right? To see some, continuation to the upside. I guess the bullish divergence on one of the oscillators is playing out, and since there is still no, real bearish divergence yet, you know what that means, and this engulfing candle, like there are so many factors right now telling us we are good. So far, so good, okay? Yeah, it's not gonna be the same thing. Look, I'm gonna tell you this before it even is close to happening. If something like this happens, like we come all the way here, okay? We come all the way here, maybe come a bit higher even, and then we close at these levels, we pull back and close at these levels. Keep in mind, we are gonna be building some type of, bearish divergence, okay? And that's not gonna be nice. That's not a good thing, okay? So right now, the levels I'll be looking at, like if we break above 20,500 and close above it on a 4-hourly range, okay, on a 4-hourly candle, expect to see 21,000 to $21,200. That will be the next resistance area that we could meet, okay? Possible resistance area. Next possible resistance area would be around these levels, okay? But until then, right now, Bitcoin is looking chill. It's looking chill, so we can chill. If we look at the 1 hourly, even though it's kind of looking, a bit choppy, not giving us, clear, bullish signs, we are above 19,944. Like, if I told you guys, I'd be a bit worried if we break below it, but not only break below it, like actually close below it and see some type of follow through. Yeah, eventually then see, a bit lower, but so far TA is being respected. So far TA is being respected to the dot. Let's head over to Ethereum's daily as well. Yeah, we're good. We are completely fine with Ethereum. I mean, I don't like the fact that we closed below $1,480. That doesn't mean we are very strong, but we did close with an engulfing candle, like kind of an engulfing candle. Good volume, positive momentum still going on. Our side still in bullish territories, but we gotta get above 1,480. Like we have to. If we don't, it's not the strongest sign, okay? But if we do close even a 4-hourly candle above these levels, see eventually around 1,630, 1,640, around these levels. We do have other targets like ahead of us. If we can close, above this level, we do have other targets ahead of us. But let's take it step, level by level, step by step. Let me look at the 1-hourly Ethereum. Hmm. I don't like these indicators. You know what I usually say? Japanese indicators that look like this, it doesn't mean it's good for the bulls. It's only telling us bulls are losing steam. Let me head over to Bitcoin again and see. Yeah, on the hourly looks like, bulls are in steam, but it's a bit tricky. Like, as long as we hold above 1,900 $19,900 around these levels, it's okay to see pullback. Nothing goes straight up, nothing goes straight down, It's kind of wavy, so it's fine. Guys, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the love. Thank you. And welcome, new viewers. If you haven't watched the stream and this is your first time, this is pure TA stream. Like, we don't hype. We only hype when there's reasons to hype. Otherwise, you won't be hearing me shilling coins or anything like that. Just, straight TA. Okay, Bitcoin. Come on, just keep your head up above these levels and we're good. Okay, next, BNB. So we broke out of the first resistance level, which was around these levels. Okay, we broke out of it, which is nice. There is no divergence. We do have, well, there was bullish divergence that is playing out right now. We got positive momentum on the MACD. Our side is in neutral, in bullish territories, excuse me. Have you noticed Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, and I think another one, like daily RSI is in bullish territories, guys. Not bad. We are being rejected because it was, resistance, areas at these levels. If you wonder why, let me just do this. If you look left, you see where I'm pointing? Now look left, okay? Look left meaning look at these levels, look at these levels. It's where we have been rejected before too, okay? So see this as second resistance levels, okay? Thing is with BNB, keep this in mind. If we close a daily above this area right here, let's say $300, okay? If we close a daily above $300, we're going a bit higher, okay? I'm saying it now. If we close above $300, we are going a bit higher when it comes to BNB. I mean, I remember this one when it was at $13, $11, somewhere around these levels, I mean, it's sick to see it grow like this, but CZ is doing a good job. He's definitely doing a good job. Okay, 4 hour. I do not like this. I do not like this. This is what I was saying we have to avoid when it comes to the Bitcoin chart. Luckily, we did avoid it, okay? But BNB is giving me weak vibes on the 4-hourly chart. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we pull back a little bit more and come and retest maybe levels of, let me see now. $275 to $280 around these levels, okay? Because I don't like this one. We do have positive momentum on the MACD, but This bar is kind of weak. RSI kind of curved back down, back to bullish territories. Let's just fib it and see one thing. I just want to see one thing, because I wouldn't be surprised if we are being rejected at the at the 78.6 area. Okay, so that plus this Japanese indicator plus, you know, MACD getting a bit weaker, and wait, is that bearish divergence on the 4-hourly? Yep, indeed it is. Okay, I'd be cautious with BNB. I'd be very cautious with BNB, okay? I wouldn't be surprised if we pull back first before anything else. Okay, so that's BNB. We are above, well, short-term moving average is above the midterm. Looking at my other chart, yeah, the 21 period moving average is above the long term as well, but we are below the midterm. We are below the midterm. Like, we are gonna meet resistance around $300, but right now on the 4-hourly, not giving me strong vibes. Like, TA is saying we could see a pullback before anything else. I do not like how this closed. We can come back and retest maybe 288 again, but if we don't break it, if we actually do not break $300, it doesn't mean much. Okay, what was the next coin we're gonna have a look at? So we've had a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Aptos, Solana, Cardano, audio as well for Ralph. We can have a look at XRP. Okay, what this is the thing, guys. Okay, I hope you were watching the last stream, because what did I say? If we do not break above this level, we can't talk about these levels again. Okay, it's simple. So I drew this, I think, before the last stream even. It's still looking like, do not get me wrong, it's still looking stronger than many other, you know, coins that we've had a look at in our past streams. But because we are holding support, look at this, we are holding first support. We came and tested the second support like twice at this point and this point. But basically, in general, we are holding this first support level like pretty good, okay? On top of that, we do have, you know, let me see now. Is it, yeah, like, okay, class B bullish divergence, not class A, but type B bullish divergence, okay? It's not looking horrible. I mean, just need to give it time. I'm gonna say this again. We need to give like we need to give it a bit of time. But I'm not ignoring the fact that we do have bearish divergence on the weekly, and you know, longer time frames, they play a bigger role, okay? So this is not to be ignored. This, like, keep this in mind. Like, all in all, when it comes to the long term, I'm not saying it's strong. I'm talking about short term to midterm, okay? So you guys do not get it confused. Short to midterm, it's fine. But when it comes to long term, be cautious, guys. Be cautious, because we have bearish divergence showing on both oscillators. Just a minute, guys. Just a minute. Yeah, guys. So, support levels are pretty much the same. Nothing has changed when it comes to that part. We are above, I mean, on the daily. I like the fact that the short term is above the long term moving average as well, okay? But looking at my other chart, even though short term is above the long term and the midterm, price action is kind of between the long term and the midterm, okay? So it's below the 21 period moving average, but it is above the midterm, okay? But I'm not hating on XRP. Like I've hated on XRP when it was just going sideways around these levels. But then we saw bullish divergence that played out. And now we see another, type B bullish divergence. The only way it's gonna be like I'm completely gonna say, okay, now because we can't get stuck on our TA if we see signs or, technical, things telling us that it's invalid, okay? So it's only gonna be like, I'm gonna come out and say it's invalid if we close below 0.44. I repeat, if we close below 0.44, yeah, then it's another situation, okay? Until then, you guys see, we keep on pulling back. We keep on pulling back. Every time we come down, we keep on pulling back. So we're cool. And looking at the 4-hourly, I mean, we have clear resistance at 0.477, 0.48 areas. If we can't break above that, it's gonna be difficult to see these levels of 0.5 to, 0.513 areas, okay? Because eventually, if we break this one, see a bit higher. But right now, if we can't break above 0.477, 0.48, we might continue to see some, excuse me, some sideways action, okay? All right, so that was XRP. Let's have a look at Quant. Quant was one of those that I told you guys to be cautious about, and before we even reached $230, I came out like we were around $188, and I said that we might see another leg up because I saw some strength as at these levels. So I said we could see another leg up to around $230 around. We never came there to the dot, but we came to 228, and then we pulled back. Now we're holding support, fine, but before we see these levels, we need to break, literally, we need to break 190, like 95, like we need to get above $200. Then I can come back and talk about the higher levels, okay, other levels. But right now, like Quant is like, yeah, it's not looking good. There is no bullish divergence whatsoever. We have, negative momentum on the MACD. Okay, fine, like our side is it's fine, like it's above neutral. But yeah, like I wouldn't be messing with this right now until I see some strength, because we are being rejected at these levels to around 186 too. So be cautious, Quant. I think we could see some more, action to the downside before anything else. I mean, we pulled up here at support, fine, but I wouldn't be surprised if we come back to test this box right here, the blue one. There's not much, holding us, like We'll see what happens, but I expect some more downside when it comes to quant. Let's look at the 4-hourly. Look, we are being rejected by the short-term moving average here as well. After we got rejected here, I mean, a lot of resistance with quant right now. Weekly. What did I say? When this was going on, I did tell you guys, if we close with this candle, like if we close with this, like with this type of candle, it's not a good sign, okay? Like it's just telling us bulls are losing steam. Okay, what else now? What else? I mean, the fact that there's a bearish engulfing candle on the 4-hourly after these Japanese indicators, and we're losing positive momentum on the MACD, and there is no bullish divergence whatsoever. You know, all those ingredients, like, yeah, see you back probably around these areas eventually, okay? So that's quant. You know, the resistance we have to break out of first, that would be around $195. Next one would be easily around $228, okay? And support, like we'll see if this holds, but I wouldn't be surprised if we come back and retest these levels. But if we break the level of $160 to $159, there is nothing, literally, there is no support. Let's see now. Just gonna double check. Hold up. Well, on the daily, it's very clear. There is no support until $140, $137, okay? I mean, look left. So that's quant. Okay, how long have we guys, thank you for all the love and the likes. Like, you keep on like giving me warm feelings. I mean, thank you. I hope you're enjoying the show, and yeah, let's keep it up. Let's keep on going. Ralph, I hope you're enjoying it and you're making gains like crazy. You've been following the streams since a while now. I'm gonna start calling you the OGs, all of you that are, you know, have been watching the stream since like I started. You are OGs. Okay. Next coin. We've had a look at like, let's see now, just a minute. So we've had a look at Bitcoin, we've had a look at Ethereum, Quant, Aptos, XRP, ADA, let's see, BNB, Solana as well. We had a look at Solana too. And audio for Mr. Ralph. We've also had a look at BAT. Okay. Okay, we've gone through quite few, like. Okay, we can have a look at Polkadot because this one I've been keeping my eye on it. Like I've told you guys, if you've been watching the past streams, I told you guys keep your eyes wide open when it comes to polka dot. And if you want to know why, I'm just gonna extend this to show you what I mean. Just a minute. I'm getting a bit tongue-tied because I'm tired, like a bit tired now. We've been on for almost 2 hours, but let's keep it up a few more, minutes maybe. Let's see now. Polka dot. I I really hope, like wholeheartedly, that you guys were watching this stream when it came to polka dot. Okay, what did I say? We were respecting this resistance line since August, okay? Since August, it's been respecting it as resistance, and then what happened? We broke out of it, okay? I think I drew this on a weekly, if I'm not mistaken, or 4-hourly, I don't remember. Hold up, I have to, you know what they say, trend lines are made to be changed too. You don't have to stick to them. So I'm just gonna adjust it just a minute. Remove this. Let me see that it makes sense. For those of you who would like to learn, or, I've learned from the masters, like it's taking years and years and years of education. But if you guys want to learn, I've made it easy for you guys. There is a video with a 21 minute long video on trend lines. You guys can just head over and watch it, and trust me when I say you'll find value in it. Trust me when I say you'll find value in it, okay? Let me just, okay, before I change the trend line, like, let me keep it original so we can speak. So I did say if we see, a break out from this trend line, like keep your eyes on it, okay? Let me extend this line. And I think this line was drawn on a live stream from maybe a week ago, something like that, okay? So we had a hammer on a daily. On top of that, there was bullish divergence that was in development, like it already developed and it was playing out, okay? So I told you guys, as long as we hold this support, like, and see a breakout and, some retest and then continuation, it would be nice. Thing is, it didn't happen straight away, okay? What happened was, this time it failed, completely failed. Why? We broke out a little bit, we came back, retested it, but there was no follow through to the upside. And if there's no follow through, then you be cautious, like you should be cautious, okay? We got rejected at these levels. If you wonder why, old support, new resistance. Simple, okay? We got rejected, we came down, and we broke below it again. Now, to the next important thing. We broke out of it. This is a very good example of seeing how trend lines play out in a good way. Look at this. Here we failed. Here, this is how you know it's actually making sense. Like, this is a breakout that is happening. So what happened here? We broke out, we came back, retested it, and respected it as support clearly, right? And then what happens? We had some follow through. At the same time, we had bullish divergence in development on both oscillators, not only on the MACD, but on both oscillators, okay? So, like, I won't be surprised now if we see this, continue to the upside. There's nothing surprising about it at all. Let's see now. So next resistance level I'll be looking at when it comes to polka dot is around $7 to, let's just say 7.1 to 7.2, around these levels, okay? Between 7.1 to 7.2. For those of you wondering why, Here we go. It's clearly where all the hell started last time, okay? And I'm gonna be teaching about candlesticks more so you understand how I see those things, because I understand it's not easy to spot, easy to understand some things that I'm saying right now, but I'm not gonna put a lot of time because it takes time to teach these things too, okay? But that's the next resistance I'm looking at. We can fib it just to see if it matches with the Japanese indicators. There you go, fib, and voila. Golden area right here, okay? Golden fib right here, between 7.1 to 7.2, 7.23, okay, fine. A bit higher than what I said, but 7.23. But somewhere around these levels, like we don't know if it's gonna happen to the dot, but definitely around these levels, okay? Looking at the weekly, like if this continues and we close above 6.8 on a weekly chart, see on the levels we spoke about, okay? At least, like, that's the first resistance that I will be looking at. First resistance. Second resistance, definitely around $8. Like, there's nothing. If we close a daily above 7.2, let's see. Even 4-hourly, like we close above 7.2, 4-hourly chart, 4-hourly candle. See eventually around $8. So Polkadot is looking like it's cooking up things. Let's look at the 4-hourly. Okay. Our side is fine. There is no bearish thing I can take out from the Japanese indicators right now. Nice volume on the 4-hourly, very nice. That's combined with the price action. I like how it's looking, like it's good. It's looking good. We got rejected at resistance here. Nothing weird about that. Put left. Got rejected here, here. So we're being rejected again. So it's very important that we break above $6.6, okay? 6.65 to be a bit more conservative. $6.65. If we break above these levels, see you eventually around $7.2, okay? So guys, that was it for me. It's late. I appreciate all the love, the likes, the contributions, the followers, the new subscribers, and everything in between. Make sure to subscribe and like, and especially hit that bell, because if you subscribe and you do not hit the bell, you're probably gonna miss me going live, because I can go live any moment, anytime I see an action. And make sure to follow me on Twitter, in case I post there, so you can follow with everything else that's happening. And take care of each other. Remember, money is not everything, even though it's important in the world we live in, undeniable. But take care of yourselves, take care of your family and friends and each other. And thank you for tuning in. I appreciate each and one of you all. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one. Good night, Ralph, and good night, everybody else.